We're in Mishlei Perek Chavbet, Pasuk Yudbet. An interesting explanation today from the Gaon of Vilna. Enei Hashem natziru da'at. The eyes of Hashem preserve da'at, preserve knowledge. V'salef divrei boged, and gets rid of the words of someone that is boged. Boged is someone that cheats. So, what's going on over here? The eyes of Hashem preserve knowledge. So, in general explanation, Hashem is shomer, the tzaddik, is preserve the tzaddik. If you're a tzaddik, Hashem is going to give you a zechut to preserve you and to get rid of words of cheaters. So he explains as follows. We have a pasuk in the Torah, Ki ha-shochad yi'aver enei chachamim v'yisalef divrei tzaddikim. Shochad, bribery, blinds the chachamim and gets rid of the words of the tzaddikim. And there's another pasuk that's very similar in the Torah as well that says, Ki ha-shochad yi'aver enei pikchim. Shochad blinds the eyes of the smart people. So first it says chachamim and then it says pikchim. What's the difference between a chacham and a pikeach? Also, when it talks about being a judge, the Torah says v'darashta v'chakarta v'sha'alta hetev v'hinei emet nachon hadavar. V'darashta v'chakarta. Darashta and chakarta is the same type of thing that you interrogate. So what's the difference between the two? And also, why does it say "V'hine emet nachon hadavar"? It's true, the thing. What's the difference between emet and nachon? Also, there's a Gemara that he quotes that says that when a person is a witness, you have to testify if barur lecha ke'achoto ve'barur lecha kaboker. If the thing that you're testifying on is clear to you as day, is clear to you like your sister, like you know this is your sister, so therefore that's so clear. So to have to testify like that. And to testify clear as day. So why these two examples? So he says as follows, that a dayan, and really this is applicable to all of us, he says a dayan needs to be a baki, he needs to be an expert in two things. One is to know the Torah properly, and number two is to know baki b'yishuvo shel olam, to know how, like I guess, as they say, street smart. To know, so you can know the book smart, but you also need to know street smart. You need to know if people are saying words to you, let's say as a testifying, and these witnesses are coming to say something, and what they say fits with the Torah, but you could know from the way that they're smiling, the way that they're talking, you can know that they're lying. You can know that there's something more to the story here. So maybe the words fit; they're saying the correct words. But you have to be smart, street smart, to know that maybe there's something more going on over here to really bring it to the case. And that's what it says when a dayan is dan din emet la'amito. Why is it emet la'amito, double truth? Because emet is Torah, la'amito, but you could have a situation where, well, what they said, what presents in front of me this is what the Torah should say, this is the law. But hold on a second. There's other factors over here that maybe, from street smart, maybe from knowing more, I could see that actually they're a little bit lying, and so the words could fit in line with the Torah, but from knowing more to the story, I could see that indeed maybe it's the proper halacha is going to be a little bit different, and that's with that explanation, he explains all these cases is v'darashta v'chakarta. Right, is drisha is the Torah, how you dorish the Torah. Chakarta is how you examine the edim to know, like in the world, to know that that if they're saying the truth, etc. So he says emet nachon hadavar. Emet is truth in the Torah. Nachon is this the correct ruling based on the entire story over here. Baruch achoto kebaboker is, I know that this is like my sister, meaning this is just like if a person's asur to his sister, I know that that's asur from the Torah. Baruch haboker is binyanei haolam lahavin ta'anotam, to understand the reasoning, to say, hold on a second, is there lies over here? Am I street smart to know? And he says, it's unbelievable. He said that's also the difference between chacham and a pikeach. Chacham is knowing the law, the book smart. Pikeach is being smart, applying the Torah to recognize, hold on a second, there's more to the story over here. And he says a very interesting line. Lachen bara HaKadosh Baruch Hu ba'adam bet enayim. That's why Hashem created man with two eyes. Echad lechokhmah b'Torah ve'echad le'inyanei ha'olam. One is the chokhmah from the Torah, and one is the chokhmah from the world, to know to put that together in order to judge properly, because if the world is not black and white and fit into the book, and maybe you can read that the guy has other intentions, the guy's saying one thing but really means something else, etc. And with that, he explains our pasuk that Enei Hashem, the eyes of Hashem, meaning when you are trying to be a tzaddik, you're trying to do the right thing, you're trying to learn the Torah, and you're trying to apply the Torah to the world, and by knowing the world, you're trying to apply it, Hashem will protect you from it, and He will be salif and get rid of words of cheaters, because where these words are coming towards you, and it seems like they're saying the right thing according to the Torah, but it might be the words of cheaters, that they're boged, they really mean something else, etc. Hashem will spare you from that if you're connecting to His Torah and wanting to do din emet la'amito b'zrat Hashem. Baruch Adonai la'olam, amen ve'amen. Rabbi Chananya ben Akashya וינצח הקדוש ברוך הוא לזכות את ישראל לפיכך הרבה להם תורה ומצוות שנאמר אדוני חפץ למען צדקו יגדיל תורה וידיר.